reminds me of...
He has got quick feet.
Look at him go. Which one's the pro?
This one's a bit...
Yeah, that one. Yeah, no, that's that one.
Do you know who he reminds me of? John Travolta.
That's what my wife said.
I thought that as I was watching
And
it,
he
yeah.
was fantastic.
This guy's a great boxer. He's one of the greatest boxers who's ever lived.
Yeah, but it doesn't surprise
And there's
me.
moments in this when you don't know who's the professional. And boy, isn't she stacked?
She is. And isn't the music better on American Come Dancing? It's a bit of Outcast.
They've still got that Italian guy as a judge. That's just about it, I think.
I saw a bit of Strictly Come Dancing,
Yeah.
the English version last night.
Yeah.
Letitia Dean just looks awkward on the dance floor.
Ludicrous.
Awful.
Check that out.
He was fabulous, definitely.
Okay.
But I would have expected him to be nimble.
I just have to keep
Very
projecting
nimble.
Alan, by the way, on Skype because he's popping up on top of the video that you're trying to film. That's all.
Yeah. We're doing other things, Alan, besides sports.
So, no offence, that's why I just keep projecting.
Now, where's that audio there? Take that audio out off the YouTube thing. That's great. You still there, Eduardo?
Aye, Captain.
Aye, Captain.
There was another good bet yesterday.
Oh, okay.
As well. Got to look at these novelty markets now.
Yeah.
X Factor.
Yeah.
Nikki to get knocked out last night, which she did, was 10-3.
Right, okay. How much do they allow you on novelty bets like that? What's the limit?
Well, the limit I'm on Stan James.
Yeah.
And they allow about 600 quid down.
Right.
Well,
It's always tempting because, if I was in horse racing, I know I could make money out of gambling on horse racing. I think if I was in football, probably I could make money out of gambling on football as well.
You need to have an in at the yard.
Yeah, well, it's frustrating knowing that now you can bet on television programmes because I worked in television for 15 years and I know that there would be ways of getting the word out.
I've always wondered that actually
just
about
knew
TV programmes.
a little bit in advance. You only have to know 30 seconds in advance who the winner is, and somebody will know 30 seconds before it's announced.
Yeah.
And of course that's illegal what I'm saying here, by the way.
Of course,
So I'm not condoning it. In fact, I'm saying, it's wrong.
It's like things like the betting on who's going to be the next England manager. Well, no wonder the people in the FA are so rich because they bloody well know who's going to be the next England manager.
Possibly they
before
do.
they tell everybody else.
Who do you think is then, Stuart?
Oh, I don't know, but I'm saying is when it comes to the time that they've actually chosen one, they will know.
Yes.
I mean, I'd like Mourinho, but
I think that's a ridiculous decision.
It's a Martin O'Neill double bluff.
Yeah. We need Martin O'Neill. If we get Mourinho right, after 6 months, he's going to bugger off to Real Madrid. It'll just be another stupid decision by the FA.
Double bluff, you see. What they're doing is Martin O'Neill's playing it quiet because he doesn't want to put himself up there, but they're talking to him behind the scenes. And Mourinho's not going to do it because there's not enough action for him. He's going to Madrid.
Yeah.
I was about to produce a betting slip, Eduardo, with the identity of the next England manager on it. But since it would also betray the stonking amount of money that I intend to win when it happens, I've decided against.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
You can tell me I'm not a gambling man.
No, I won't, no. No, because there's nothing that... Eduardo, if I did know the outcome of an event and I had a bet on it, although the money would be pleasant, the joy, I'd be missing out on the joy of knowing I was guessing right. That's part of the reason we do it, isn't it?
Well, there is that, but I find the best ones are when you get a call from someone who's spoken to the trainer.
Yeah. And
the jockey said that 10 minutes before that he's called up, he's the owner, and he's called up and he said the jockey said it's good, and the trainer said the ground is right, and everything like that.
Yeah.
And you run off to the catch point, and you run to corals, and I think that's like a coup. I like that because it's one back. I do like the insider.
Yeah, I did a training shoe run, it was called, for a trainer who at the time was working in the South Coast. He hired 10 of us, and we all had to get £100 onto this horse, which was going off at, they reckon, 14s. But we couldn't put the 100 on in one shot. We were all trained in how to do this. We had to, we had to do it within about an hour of the race. That's why it's called a training shoe thing, because we had to plot our 10 betting shops and we had to run to each of them. And the thing was, this was very important. You couldn't just run into the shop, grab a slip, write out your bet, rush up to the till, place it and run out again. Because this was back in the days when that would look suspicious. Right? So what you had to do, you had to walk into the shop, knowing full well that you were backing Otterburn, which was the horse's name. Go up to the racing posts and the sporting lives pinned to the wall, get a pen, put it to your lips, have a good old think, do all that. And then still write £10 Otterburn to win at SP and then walk out. Of course, you know where the story's going. Otterburn came in last. So
that's always the way.
We'd all done, yeah. Of course it is.
On your bollocks.
And your bollocks, my son. Thank you, Eduardo. Good talking to you. What a boy. So, what do we think then, just quickly, about the Mayweather thing, guys? Incredible athlete, unbelievable human being, immensely, ludicrously talented man.
Yeah.
What a pounding he gave Ricky Hatton.
I didn't see it, actually.
Oh, he just...
Did he?
I'm not a big fan of boxing, to be honest, but
No?
he went in the 10th round. That doesn't sound like a major pounding. 10 rounds he went.
He was knocked around for the last 6 of those 10 rounds.
Right.
I didn't see it because I got it wrong, which is why I'm struggling a bit tonight. We couldn't work out in our house whether... You know, like you've got to get up at 4:30. You've got to be awake at 4:30 in the morning. It's a question of whether you stay awake through and make a late night of it, or get up at 4 o'clock and make an early start of it. And we screwed up in our house because we did both. So I had about an hour and a half sleep.
Yeah.
And missed the fight.
I think I'd
Kind
have
of
to-
dur.
Yeah, it was. Thank you, Alison.
I saw the press conference on Sky Sports News this afternoon that they did afterwards, and he was very, very confident guy. I mean, he stood there and was singing away and doing all sorts of stuff in the press conference. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with arrogance as long as you've got something to be arrogant about.
The greatest hits of your life. Play Radio UK. Play Radio UK. Play Radio UK. PlayRadioUK.com. Merry Christmas from your festive global jukebox. Global Jukebox. Live from the south coast of England. This is PlayRadioUK.com. Warning, the show you're about to listen to may contain strong language and the content might offend. Letting it all hang out. The Tommy Boyd Show on Play Radio UK.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I thought you might like to know that in the spirit of punk rock, the following show includes what we often refer to as language. So if, like me, you are offended by such words and phrases as arse, bollocks, tit, wank, titwank, felch, bastard, rotter, arse bandit, cum guzzler, mother licker, mother sucker, motherfucker, twat, minge juice bottler, kiddie piddler, and of course cunt, then you might wish to turn over or fuck off. Thank you.
What's a minge juice bottler?
Probably as the name suggests.
It's Play Radio. It's live. It's on the internet. It's also, well, you can watch as well as listen. You've got the audio stream, obviously. You may be podcasting this, or you may be watching it on YouTube. But can I just park things for a second and give it up to Endolian or whoever it is. Who is it? Endolian? Edolian. This is a humble, faithful listener who cuts together the 3 hours of stuff that we do on a Sunday night and does some kind of brilliant editing job on it that makes the whole pictures dance fantastically, and it goes onto YouTube, and it is just a great job of work, and I find myself enjoying watching a bit of radio.
It's good, isn't it?
And apart from Wogan on his webcams, I don't know if anybody ever seen the fun that Wogan has with his... Oh, he's very naughty with his webcams, Wogan, because he's a clever guy. Who have we got on Skype, Stuart?
Robin.
Calling from...
Nowhere.
There she is.
Oh, we can hear the cicadas. Hello, gorgeous. We can see you now. Let's get the camera on you. It sounds like those crickets. I know she's in the Caribbean at the moment.